Guys, I need more suggestions on videos or questions, or tell me what you're struggling with. Until then, I'm just going to take these little wood beads and make a pendant with 18 gauge. You can use 20. 18 is very thick. It might be hard to work with for some people's hands. They're not used to it, but feel free to use it. Feel free to use 20. It's going to probably come out about the same. I'm gonna take me some 2 feet of wire, 2 feet together, and I'm gonna stack the beads on the wire, stack them on the wire, stack them just on the wire, no time to retire. Slide it down to the middle of the wire, Put the 2 ends together, make sure it's in the middle, and crimp. You should have seen this coming. And crimp. Okay. Now, with these, it's almost always what I do. First thing, make a loop. Round nose or just around your finger. Loop-de-loop-de-loop. I don't like using a lot of wire like this with the camera. It keeps bumping it. Loop-de-loop-de-loop. And then this side, make a loop going the other way. Loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop-loop. Now, hold them like that. And they're moving up and down. So roll the wire more. Let's get our round nose for this. We can do it with our fingers, but let's just roll it in there. Just rolling. And the other side. Rolling. This is our basic connector. Look at what we could do with this. A gazillion things. This could be an earring, just like that. Just put the earring hook. Just cut those right there and just tuck them in. Earring hook. Boom. Done. Or it could be the top of a bracelet. It could be one section. You can make like 6 of them and have a whole bracelet going around. It could be a necklace. You can make 10 of them and have a whole necklace. It could be part of a necklace. You can make 2 of them on either side with a big wrapped beautiful stone in the middle. It's just so many things you could do with this. But me, I have all this extra wire on the end. So now that I have my 2 loops, I'm going to do crazy things with these wire, and I can always come back to the loops and wrap it around the loop as an anchor. So these loops are always good. Some people say, well, do you need a loop at the top and the bottom? Like if it was an earring, why would you need the loop at the bottom? You really don't. But it's always good to have. It doesn't look bad. You can hang a little extra charm on there, or you can just use it to anchor stuff. Anyway, let's do this. I really didn't plan anything, so I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm going to do that fun thing where I wrap the wire, because this is another thing you can do when you have wire like this. Get these out of the way, and this, you diagonally wrap it around each bead and then go in the crevice. Wrap it, diagonal crevice, and it just kind of flows. Just kind of goes right in there. You got to get the other wire out of the way. That's the only thing. But it just kind of feels right. And if you're using thinner gauge like 20 or 22, like this just flows all day long. Just flows. Now these 2 are together and they can do some fun stuff. You take them like this. Another thing, and just hold these 2 side by side and just make loop-de-loops all day long. Loop-de-loop-de-loops. This wire keeps catching stuff. Sorry, I keep going off camera. This is loop. I'm just holding a ton of pressure and just rolling it. And then I'll turn it the other way, do a loop the other way. Once you learn like the general 7 or 8 patterns I do, you can pretty much do 100 different pieces, and everyone will say, oh, that's a... I don't know what they'll say, because I don't even want to pretend I made these patterns up. I probably bounced into them along the way. I'm sure everybody else does them in some shape or form, but here we go. So you see, I go this way, this way, this way, and you can keep, you don't have to alternate. You can keep doing the same way. I'll show you, like, you can do Say I'll do one this way, right? You can just keep doing it that same way, and it gives you a different look. Actually, if you do like little, big, little, it gives the sense of like a cluster of 3 leaves or petals, flower petals, kind of. Sometimes you don't make it too symmetrical, like do like medium, big, little, right? Kind of pretty. But you have fun playing with all this stuff, and then at some point you decide, I probably need to anchor it. And so I'm actually just going to anchor it with, how am I going to do this? I guess I'll go around like this. I don't even know what the top or bottom is yet. I'm just enjoying the wire. So now, this one I'm about to run out, so that's obviously just going to be a swirl, because that makes it easy. And I have nothing on this side. So and this is still, you know, not very secure. So I think I'm going to do some little swirls on this side. Sorry, some little kid in the background is pushing this teeny tiny toy car. I'm going to pause it. I wish I could just shoot him with a Nerf gun. But for those of you not in America, a Nerf gun is just a toy gun that shoots little soft things that are just for fun. Anyway, that's pretty. I like that. It's kind of cool. I've never done this before. I've double on this side, single on this side. Now, again, I could just bring up to the top and finish it, but this is kind of loose, and I want to try to do this whole thing with one piece of wire, so nah, who cares? Maybe I'll get another piece if I need one. Let's just keep going. All right. I'm about at the point where I'm going to run out of wire, so I better secure this before I try anything else. These 2 loops can kind of go together. I don't know. Really don't even know. Yeah, let's do that. All right, that's wrapped around there. This whole thing, nah, doesn't feel terribly insecure. That's because 18 gauge is pretty strong. Wrap it one more time. I don't even know. Well, let's just make a swirl and be done with it. Swirly, swirly, whirly, swirly. Okay, where are we going to put the swirl? Well, in the front, of course. This is still what I'm assuming is the front. And what are we going to do with this one? Another swirl. We're going to put this one, I don't know, let's just leave it there for a second. Alright, now, where's the top and where's the bottom? I kind of feel like this is the top. This loop needs to act like the top, so I'm kind of try to force him. He's not moving. Let's see. What's going on here? Let's kind of move these guys around. Alright, this is sticking out too much for me, so I'm gonna kind of twist it this way. There we go. I'm kind of feeling like something's happening now. That's making that tighter too. Alright, see how these 2 are loose in the back? One little piece of wire just connecting these. Alright, I am gonna add one little piece just in the back, just to secure it. 3 inches, maybe 4 inches, I don't know, about 9 centimeters. I'm just going to try to secure these 2. So I'm going to give it a little hook. There we go. And this part, I'm just going to come through here. Pull it tight. All right. This is going to be the main one I'm working with. And I'm going to come around. Roll it through there. $18 gauge is kind of rough. You can't just pull on it when you're wrapping it around things. You got to kind of manhandle it a little bit, you know. You got to figure out which way it goes, which way the wire likes to flow, and then kind of move with it. All right, I'm coming around. I'm going to just imitate that diagonal right there that's already on the bead. Just copy it. Follow it all the way back in. So it's inconspicuous. You don't even realize that there's an extra wire coming through there. If this works right, should be. Let's pull it through the back. All right, let's see how well we did. No, not bad. This part here, it's gonna curly cue it. I'm gonna have to stick with the names of these things. A swirl is a swirl. I'm not gonna say curly cue, right? Swirl is a swirl. A loop is a loop, and then a curve is a curve, right? All right. Don't mind, that's not bad. Just kind of mold it like clay now. 18 and 16 gauge is great. You can just kind of mold it like clay. This one's around here. Bring it back through here. Oh, I'm anchoring it twice. I like that. And on its second time around, can we give another last little swirl? Of course we can. Where are we going to put it? I don't know. Let's make it first. Swirl. Roll it, roll it, roll it. You got to grip this really tight when you're doing this movement where you'll hold it sideways and you roll it. If you start slipping, you're going to start scratching and scratching the wire. And it's going to look mangled. I'm not sure where I can put it now. I guess I'll put it back there. There we go. That's cute. Kind of hidden, but kind of showing. Now squeeze that more. As much as I like to be unconventional and weird, I always find with these pendants that I always tend to make like an oval shape when I'm finished. I mean, a little bit off, but it tends to, my brain just tends to like to make an oval shape or a teardrop shape, something kind of in that realm. I just feel like it balances well with the eye, it balances well as a piece of jewelry, but sometimes I have to break myself out of that. Okay, I'm really liking this. Do I have any copper chain? I think I don't. I'm just gonna have to use a cord, but that's okay. It's gonna look cute. Let's do this. I have some perfectly sized copper jump rings, which is nice. And let's see how this looks on someone.